Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Lisa here from Down to Earth Gardening, and happy spring. I wanted to bring you a video on some different beautiful flowers that were cold tolerant that you can get out there and plant as soon as the danger of frost is gone. Something a little bit different than pansies. We do love our pansies, and we just brought you our full-length video last week, and hopefully you saw all the beautiful colors and some of the containers and plantings that we did. But we love our pansies. I also love the fact that they're edible, so I'm a sucker for them. And I do have one of my containers here, which I planted. But I thought it would be fun in this video just to give you a few other ideas for your containers and your spring display that you could do other than pansies or even in combination with. So just a few other flowers for you that are really cold weather tolerant that you can get out there and plant now. So some of them are perennial and some of them are annuals, but I will walk you through that as I show you each one. I am going to discuss each one a little bit because you all know I love to talk about flowers. So first on the list is an annual, and again I'm in zone 6A. So I've had really great experience with this annual, which is stock in my zone. But it is a cool weather plant, and they will get a little bit taller. So in your container, make sure that you put them in the back or in the center if you want some height. But this here is a really pretty pale pink, and it does also come in some different colors. I've seen it in cream, white, a pale yellow, and a really bright pink and fuchsia. So the other thing I love about stock is that it is fragrant. So it has a clove-like scent, and it's kind of nice to also put in a window box or a container that's close to your window, so when you open your window you can enjoy that beautiful fragrance. Okay, so number 2 is a perennial. And I have two different colors here. This is Primrose, and they love the cooler weather. Comes in many different colors and form. I'm going to give you a close-up here because they're so pretty. I do like the little textured leaves too. So these are a shorter flower, but these look great in the mix with the pansies or even all by themselves. And what's really great about them is that when you're done using them in your containers, you can go ahead and plant them right in the ground in your garden and enjoy them next year. So they do prefer shade or partial shade. So if you are going to put them in your containers with some sun lovers, you might want some taller plants with them just to give them a little bit of shade, and that way they will last a little bit longer. So many different colors, and I'm going to throw up some little video clips of some other primrose colors so you can see them. Okay, so next here, now this is one of my favorites, is Ranunculus, and we've all seen these in some gorgeous bouquets. They come in so many different colors, and they also have this highly textured leaf here. Beautiful ruffled flowers. And again, they are a little bit taller. So you want to keep them in the center if you want some height, or towards the back of your container. So many different colors. So for colors, there's apricots, pinks, reds, whites, different shades of yellows and orange. Like I said, many different colors to choose from. But for my zone, I treat them as an annual. But I have heard that in warmer climates, so zones 8 to 10, they can be used as a perennial, which boy am I a little bit jealous about that. So if your temperatures stay above 25 degrees year round, then you can have the ranunculus as a perennial, and boy are you lucky. So last but not least, we have the English daisy, which is such a cute little flower. It gets about 6 to 12 inches tall, and it loves the cooler weather, and it thrives in part sun. So I have a pale pink one here, but they do also come in whites and burgundies, and I have purchased some plants in the past that have all the different colors right on the one plant. So this is an interesting little plant because in my zone, it's very successful as a perennial, so planted right in the garden. I tend to use them for containers, but I have heard some different stories about the English daisy, and that my British gardening friends really don't favor the English daisy because it tends to be invasive there, which is so surprising to me, but I've heard that it takes over gardens and lawns, so they're not as much in love with it as I probably am. But like I said, in my zone, it is a perennial, but also I have heard in the north, so north of us, it is really just an annual plant, and south of us, adversely, it is a biennial. So it is a finicky, funny little plant, but I just find it to be so cute, and I get so excited in the spring to see all of these flowers after a long winter. So for care, these flowers are pretty easy care. Of course, you'd like to keep them well watered because we're talking about containers today, and we all know containers dry out pretty quick, so I will check mine every day and give them some water. And then I do like to deadhead all of my flowers to encourage some new blooms and some new growth, and really just to keep them looking tidy. But my hot tip for your containers and all of these flowers is they really do well with a weekly liquid organic fertilizer. So I will fertilize mine about once a week, and they really thrive when I do that. So thank you so much for joining me today. I love doing these videos for you, and I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please tap like and subscribe and come on and grow with us. We have so many more videos for you coming your way.